Starting the stream. I can only hope that my hair is collaborating. I'm trying to do like a Ramona Flowers kind of thing. I don't know if it's actually like going the way I wanted to. I can only hope. I can only hope. Hello everybody and welcome to a stream that I prepared. My sister's also streaming tonight, so hopefully we're not using too much electricity, combined. That would be kind of awful. At any rate, so we're gonna go ahead and start utilizing. We're gonna go ahead and continue with last night's game, where we left off. This is going to be rather interesting. You know, the more I've played this game, I haven't played it in a very long time, but the more I play it, the more I'm starting to realize that it feels a little bit kind of, it feels a little, reminds me a little bit of the Skullduggery Island from Pop Tropica, if you've ever played that. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and explore the city. The smoggy, clanking, singing, stamping, thronging, frantic hearts of the Reach, an ever-expanding port of soot-smudged glass and bright steel spilling across a drifting, mist-wrapped archipelago. Its factories thunder, its engine sheds ring with hammers and hiss with steam. Locomotives chug into sidings for repair or flare across the sky in the way into the high wilderness. We can go ahead and escort the incautious driver to their family doctor. A silver plaque on the door bearing only a name indicates this as the address of New Winchester's most exclusive practice. Visit the Promise of Days, a club where seasoned captains gather to trade stories and share advice with younger skyfarers. Inquire about the Winchester War. How goes the war? Let's go ahead and get the incautious driver a little bit of. Let's get them checked out. I don't want this to play. Oh goodness, we've done something. Alright. Pasts and deeds. You've earned enough experience to increase your captain's level. Oh, let's go! Ha! You can now choose a new past or deed via the facet screen. Experience. You can earn more experience by defeating enemies, discovering landmarks, and completing prospects and stories. Scouts. Your scout has discovered something. To see what it is. Oh, this is... Okay, cool. Go. Great. So, an immediate appointment. While the doctor conducts her examination, the driver asks you to update their old records with their current employment. Excuse me, I gotta reply to something real quick. There we are. There we go. Let me go ahead and pull this up here. And there we go. Alright. Great. Now I can look at chat. If that ever becomes active. Anyways, so while the doctor conducts her examination, the driver asks you to update their old records. Hello, welcome to the chat. With their current employment. You take a moment's pleasure in the driver's ridiculous middle name and pass over the field on gender, straightforwardly crossed out. Their address was last an eyebrow-raisingly prestigious New Winchester townhouse. You amend it to the name of your locomotive. Ah, the doctor says, peering into the driver's ear. A case of verdancy. A fungal colonization of the brain. Not uncommon in the Reach. You've noticed uncharacteristic impulses, changes in behavior. She eyes the driver's sky suit and scars. The driver nods. Yes, the spores root deeply in the brain. Attempts to extract them have had less than satisfactory results. I'm afraid the best prescription is to entertain them. Take them where they want to go, see the things they want to see, Typically, a little travel does the job. Soon, they'll soon lose interest. Okay, so we don't know anything about this, so we don't know anything about... Oh, excuse me, something real important came up. Sorry about that. Once again, it wouldn't be a proper stream without technical difficulties. Sorry about that. Alright, there we go. Now's not the time to disturb me. Let me go ahead and pull up chat once again. Sorry about that. There we go. So, if anyone wants to go ahead and get on the live chat, go ahead and do that. And we can see if we can have any kind of conversation. Anyways, while the doctor... An immediate appointment. While the doctor conducts an examination, the driver asks you to update... Okay. So, pretty much... Sorry about this. I saw something very interesting that was happening near my city, and I thought it might be, you know, cool to sort of like join that and take a look. Anyways, we're learning about the incautious driver. They've got a little bit of a disease, but it's not contagious, which is good, I don't think. Sorry, which is good, I think. Verdancy, fungal colonization of the brain, not uncommon. Not uncommon. Okay, well, that's not good, but that's not necessarily bad either. Old pistons gleam on the walls. The shelves are crowded with mementos from across the sky. The clientele raise their voices to be heard above the comforting clamor of the adjacent engine yards. You may find helpful advice here. Introduce yourselves to the seasoned captains. They are always happy to offer words of advice, sometimes many words. You have yet to make their acquaintance. Let's go ahead and do that. Instructions. 4 are gathered at their usual table. The masked citizen, a libertine, polymath, and pioneer of the neo-nocturnal artistic school. The bedeviled didact, a scholar haunted by his discoveries. The plucky baroness, explorer, collector, philatelist, and spatchcocker Meg, who hunts monsters. Of course, everything out here is jolly dangerous, says the baroness. Few risks the skies, so news of distant ports is valuable. Collect port reports from places you visit and deliver them to Victory Hall or Company House. The more you turn in at once, the more you'll pay. Wait, at once? Oh, I didn't know. I was just going in at one place and then coming back. Ooh, okay. Okay. I see what you're putting down. Okay. Look for other opportunities on the way, advises the masked citizen. Look for other opportunities on the way, advised the masked citizen. Passengers who want transport, rich men in need of bloody work, etc. Yeah, I pretty much know all of this. I'm seasoned captain myself, really. Let's go ahead and repair our locomotive. Fuck me. Perhaps not. Right, okay. Maybe we can hire on crew? Fuck me. Okay. Your voyages have grown perilous of late. Numbers and morale are lower than they were. Today, New Winchester is abuzz with rumor. A famous tackety captain has turned tail and fled back to London, promised a generous pension and a full pardon in exchange for selling secrets. His crew are at a loose end, and under a cloud of suspicion. Will they ever find work again? Hire some of the turncoat's crew as replacements. No one else will have them. For the cost of a round at the promise of days, they're yours. We have no money. I should have... Ooh, okay, yep. Boys, we have our first... mission. In the form of... Where is... Trading opportunity. I believe it's the, I believe it's... Where is it? Well, anyway, we need verdant seeds. The hold! This shows your current cargo and any prospects you've... Oh, okay, that's where we see our prospects. You've accepted. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, dear, dear. I know how to move this. Okay. I know how to move this ship. Right, the hold. This shows your current cargo and any prospects you've accepted. You can also change your locomotives. Scott has discovered something out in the sky. Ooh. Ooh, okay. Interesting. It's all the way down here, though, so we're not gonna go there just yet. We gotta go up here. Prospects you've accepted. You can also change your locomotive's equipment here while in port, and jettison your unwanted cargo while in port or otherwise. Journal. Okay, we can look at the journal later. Let me take a look at the hold here real quick. Okay, these are seeds from Magdalene's. We need 3 verdant seeds. Okay. I know exactly where to get these. I played this game before. A distant clamor of engine yards, an accretion of smog on the windows. I believe it's this way, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, we're fucked. We're not actually fucked. We have a lot of fuel, which is good. Oh, gods. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, I forgot we also leveled up, so I want to do this. Fastest. Let's go ahead and take a facet. What did the winds of fate hold in store? Oh dear, okay. A scandal. You were the gossip of London's salons, and the target of blistering editorials in the Gazette. Mad, they said. Bad, they said. Dangerous to know. Ooh. Plus 5 hearts, 3 veils, or 5 hearts, 3 mirrors. I kind of want hearts and mirrors, honestly. Scarred. You came close that day to death. It left its mark. Iron mirrors, iron hearts. 15 minutes of fame. One of your works propelled you to brief, sudden fame. You heard that even the captivating princess said something offhand and complimentary about it at a salon. Okay, there we go, okay. Alright. It also gives us an affiliation with Bohemia or a moment of inspiration. Ooh. Ooh, I'm kind of into that. I kind of like that. I'm kind of really into this one. Plus 5 hearts, 3 veils. Veils is kind of good. I kind of like veils. Veils and mirrors I really like. Hearts I kind of like as an idea. Excuse me. Sorry about this, excuse me. Sorry about this. Goodness. Okay, there we go. Alright, we can continue. I am so sorry. Alright, so, a spell in prison. Why did they imprison me? The judge, stony face, condemned you to New Newgate, the stalactite prison of old London. Plus 5 veils, plus 3 hearts, or plus 5. Oof. What I find weird is that all of these give you the same amount of, like, stuff, but only this one gives you a moment of inspiration and affiliation Bohemia. I feel like all of them should, like, do something like that. An interlude in red and gold. You lost your mind once. They put you in a splendid hotel managed by a cheery gentleman who would determine when you could leave. Plus 5 mirrors, plus 5 iron, or plus 5 mirrors, plus 3 veils. Oh, see, mirrors and veils would be really, really good for me. I would really like that. But I think I'm gonna go with this 15 minutes of fame. And then maybe next update, next level up, we're gonna go ahead and go with an interlude in red and gold. Alright, 15 minutes of fame. I'm kind of into this. I really like that, and I'm also liking this a lot. The moment of and the additional moment of inspiration. Alrighty, so gushing articles in the Gazette, breathless flattery in the salons. You were showered with attention and gifts. You had admirers. How did you take to fame? You flourished like a rose in the sun. Some said it went to your head, that it changed you. Of course it did. Isn't that the point? You blossomed in fame, and when it went away, you withered. Or, you withered and fled. Fame was never the goal. Celebrity only interfered with your work. You became a recluse, spurning the invitations and ignoring the doorbell. Oh, I really like the story implications of this, but also the rewards, the in-game rewards for this is like really good, and I really like this moment of inspiration as well. We can say that I wanted to flourish, but then got so overwhelmed that I shut down, basically. Yeah, I like it. We can do something like that. Alright, no more facets. Alrighty. Learning more about ourselves, learning more about the unconscious threat. This corner of the sky is little travel has been given over to the fungus and the wilds and the lost. Is that guy good or bad? That's a neutral guy. There's bad guys, there's good guys, and there's neutral guys. The neutral guys are not going to attack you, neither are the good guys, but the bad guys are, oh dear. Ow, I felt that. I know that there's a circus like over here, but right now I really want to focus on making sure that our ship has like, it's in tip-top shape, because if our ship is not, at full health, there is the possibility of it, like, deteriorating. That is no good. Alright, let's keep going. I hope I'm going... I think I'm going the right way. Polmir and Plenties, I think? No, that's the circus. I'm heading... Where are we heading? I think this is the correct place. I think we're in the right place. You hear a distant drone, a crew and grimaces. Chorister bees, he mutters. Chorister bees. I think we're in the right place. Is this a thing? This is a plan. Valentine Square. Okay. Chat, I'm afraid. Where? I don't remember where I'm supposed. Wait, where did we get our verdant seeds? Here's the port. There we go. The scout returns. He has found something. Titania! There's the dock, Captain, a signaler declares. A stopped clock. The fastidious inspector approaches you in the galley. Captain! Good day, I noticed... Captain! Good day. I noticed that your ship's clock has stopped. Perhaps you permit me to repair it? She has a little case of tools and... a hopeful expression. Permit it? We prefer things to be right more than twice a day. Decline. You pay engineers to deal with that sort of thing. I'll allow it. Why not? Couldn't hurt. An opportunity for conversation. She gives a grateful flicker of a smile and sets to work. Soon, she has the... Oops. Excuse me? Right, there we go. Alright, so she gives a grateful smile, a grateful flicker of a smile and sets to work. Soon she has the back off the clock, and has spread tiny cogs across the galley table. Obscure horological... Yes, I'm aware of this part. Obscure horological tools gleam brassily among them. Everything has a place. I appreciate the opportunity to keep myself busy. Staring too long at the stars is harmful to the temperament. The fastidious inspector is attempting to fix your locomotive's clock. The fastidious inspector has a round face, brown eyes, and short, dark hair. She gives the impression of being perpetually busy. Inquire about her work. What are the duties of an agent of the horological office? Discuss the reach. The wide, wild frontier, a sunless domain, but impossibly verdant, with gargantuan vines, cathedral-sized bronzewoods, and livid fungal archipelagos. Compliment her skills. Her hands are deft and sure. She polishes, she cleans, she reassembles. Bid her a good evening. You've work to do. Of course I have work to do. But I am quite curious about the work. Her calling. She sniffs. It is of fundamental importance that 10 o'clock on the 2nd of June in one corner of the Empire occurs at the same time as 10 o'clock on the 2nd of June in the opposite corner. How is an empire to function if it can't agree what day it is? Unfortunately, the process is complicated by the fact time is less reliable than it was. The hours trade has seen to that. Oh my goodness, I can keep going. Ask about the hours trade or ask for news of London. The seat of the empire lies in far-off Albion, where a man-made sun burns in the sky. Another sun blazed there once, before her renewed majesty conquered it. What the fuck does that mean? Ask about the hours trade. You've heard the Empress awards her favorites with gifts of years to extend their lives, and that you can become rich mining for hours to satisfy London's hunger for them. Compliment her skills. I do want to compliment her skills, but I want to know more about the history. Homesickness. London, London sits in her coat of smog. Courtiers squabble at the foot of the throne of hours, hoping to receive endowments of years. Meanwhile, hardworking civil servants labor to ensure everything runs as it should. Was there a touch of largeness there? All is normal. I miss her, though. There is no city like London. In all the skies. And Albion is very different from the Reach. Much more civilized. I want to discuss the Reach. Far from home. It has an uncouth splendor, but I miss Albion. And the steady light of the clockwork sun. These sunless reaches are so misty and quiet. She pauses. But critical. The territories here are rich with raw hours, and enough vegetation grows on them to feed the whole of London, even if some of it is a dubious shape. Ask about the hours trade. I want to know this. I want to know about the suns. The tangles of time. Oh, hours have more uses than that. We use them to increase the efficiency of work worlds, to speed journeys to distant regions, to resolve overcrowding in prisons. It does make my life more difficult when time knots and stretches like wool on the loom. More difficult, but more vital. Her Majesty seized a great trove of them when she assumed the throne of ours, and now even more have been found in the Reach. Miners dig them from the ground. She looks momentarily wistful. I hope, someday, to retire with a modest pension of years myself, to prolong the better part of my retirement. I really want to know about the suns. I really want to know about the suns. Hold on, wait. Oh, I want to know about the suns. No. Oh, we can. Okay. Go. We can still discuss suns. Great. All hope is not lost. We're still doing fine. Okay. What happened to the Reach's sun? And London has a man-made sun. Now, how did Her Majesty defeat the old one? Is it like a god or something? Sunless skies. They said the thing! We warred and we won. It's not my area of expertise, I'm afraid. The suns made the law, they say. Now Her Majesty makes it. As for the Reach's sun, she looks through the window at the lightless, stirring mists. I don't know. Do suns grow old? Do they die of natural causes? I think that they would probably be better than the alternative, wouldn't it? I think that would probably be better than the alternative, wouldn't it? Oh boy, okay. The Reach is torn by discontent between London loyalists and the more independent settlers. There are those who feel that London is a long way away and that they do a better job of governing themselves. The frontier attracts independent spirits. We call them Tacites, for the hobnailed boots that are so practical out here. London, unsurprisingly, disagrees. The Windward Company earnestly represents Her Majesty's interests in the region, sometimes very earnestly indeed. The Tacites call London's loyalists stovepipes, for our hats, I suppose. She avoids looking at you. And you, Captain? Where do your sympathies lie? With London. You remember your heritage, and the queen who led you to the skies. With the Tacites. These are new lands. Why should old rules or old masters hold sway? You feel no loyalty to either side. Perhaps you'd rather be left alone. Sorry about that. Okay, there we go. Alright, so. Okay. You feel no loyalty to either side. Perhaps you'd rather be left alone. Perhaps you're undecided. Perhaps you see the conflict as an opportunity. Honestly, myself, I'm with the Takatis. We are never free of the past, she says, her hand touching her pocket watch. Never. Oh dear. Yeah, let's compliment her skills. A compliment. Thank you, she says, a small embarrassed smile. Sorry, a small embarrassed silence. It's possible the inspector is pleased. It's rather hard to tell. Alright, bid her a good evening. Good evening, then Inspector. And to you, Captain. I think I shall make a cup of tea. Alright. Holy fuck, what just happened? Oh, I shot a thing, okay. Fuck, no, stop it. Oh dear. Oh god, everything's going wrong. Sorry, I just got like an advertisement in the middle of a DM by a friend who utilizes a thing. Anyways, the Rat Brigade! Oh my god, yes! Titania is cupped in the petals of a colossal orchid, heady with scent, lurid with color. An enclave of bohemians have made it their home, seeking inspiration in the wildness of the Reach. Recruit the Rat Brigade! Oi! Recruit the Rat Brigade. We don't have enough money. We have 5 sovereigns. I'm going to lose my marbles! How many do we need? We need 100 sovereigns for the Rat Brigade. God damn it! Okay, it's fine. It's okay. It's fine. It's alright. We can, everything is fine, I'm sure. Oi, down here! 3 rats glower up at you. They're wearing tattered military uniforms and carry rusted derringers. They're polite enough to point them elsewhere. Officers require a sign-on fee. Invite them to board your locomotive. Many hands make light work. This will get you chief engineers who will increase your veils by 6, arm by 2, and affiliation villainy by 1. I love the Rat Brigade so much. I don't know what they do. I just love the idea of them. I cannot buy them. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's okay. Oberon's Landing. The port unfurls itself, welcoming you ashore. I thought it was calling me an asshole for a second. Alright, so. This perfumed haven was intended for thinkers, artists, philosophers, and poets. Instead, you enter its main dome to find yourself surrounded by arguing bohemians and the unfinished shells of buildings in a variety of styles. Nobody looks happy, but everyone agrees it's everyone else's fault. Excuse me. Okay, there we go. So, everyone agrees it's someone else's fault. We can either meet with the rhapsodic mayor. As first amongst founders, she gets Titania's only alphas. The mayor is only available when the port is undamaged. What do you mean the port is undamaged? Write port report. Such beauty! Such a pity about the nearby chorister hive. What? Explore Titania. Such a glorious place. Every step reveals new ones. Okay, this is ominous. Okay, yeah, let's go ahead and speak with the mayor before things go south. We can always write the port report later. Okay, Titania's petals fill the air with perpetual perfume, but eventually you become accustomed to it. Even so, the scent of the many flowers in the mayor's small office sends your senses reeling. Obviously unaffected, she sits behind her desk and gestures you to take the other chair. Ask the mayor about Titania. How can a place like this flourish out here in the dark? Ask about work in the port. Even a place like this must want for something. Return to the main square. There's nothing more to be done here. Alright, let's go ahead and ask the mayor about Titania. Flower of the High Wilderness. What, hold on, wait. I need to know something. Sorry, I'm sorry, Chad, I just need to know this. What did, Freddie Mercury sound like? What do we call this? Yeah, interview. Alright, hold on. Just a moment, chat. Just a moment. Skip. Okay, I think we got it. A spectacular place in the Dalek. We couldn't believe that nobody else had colonized it after, well, whoever built all the crystal domes and spires. Honestly, I can't believe our luck. I can't. Honestly, I can't believe our luck. The rhapsodic mayor shakes her head. I think you will find us most self-sufficient, Captain. Enjoy your visit. Take in some poetry, darling. If I think of anything that we might require, you will be the first to know. Alright, let's go ahead and return to main square, I guess. Alright. Guess there's not really much to know about this. Such beauty. Such a pity about the nearby chorister hive. Alright, 1,000 voices. What is Titania? Question with no easy answer. To the poets, a place of inspiration. To the stoneworkers, an untouched slab. To the playwrights, a blank page. A place of tranquility, of creation, and... Your interviewee pauses. Suddenly looking worried. Do you hear buzzing? Apologies. Must get inside. You can't see or hear anything, however, and must assume it's just the force of habit. Earn rewards. Yep. To earn rewards, hand your port reports in to the intimate veteran or the prudent secretary. They are normally found at Victory Hall and Company House, docks near New Winchester. However, they can move as the war in the Reach progresses. Oh, I didn't know that. That's new. Alright, fantastic. So, let's go ahead and continue. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and explore Titania. The Jewel of the Reach. Light sparkles through the jeweled petals onto the marble white paths. Wherever you explore, poets and singers perform their latest work, while artists peer behind canvases to try to capture the beauty in oil and chalk. In the horrors of the high wilderness, this is a place of safety and wonder where nothing could possibly disturb the peace. But what is that buzzing in the distance? Return to Titania later to see how it is faring. Oh boy, that is not ominous or horrifying at all. Alright, great. Let's go to Valentine's Square again. Alright, let's go ahead and find a shop. I don't think we can buy anything. Ooh, we might have fucked up, chat. We might have fucked up. Oh, that's not good. That's really not good. Oh, I didn't think this through, did I? Oh, I did not think this through. Ooh. That's... Oh, with 5... Oh, this is not good. Donate a moment of inspiration. The melancholy poet will also arrange for well-paying artists to enjoy the presence of a muse. Gain 300 sovereigns and 250 experience for a moment. Donating a moment of inspiration. I have 1 moment of inspiration? I thought I had 2! Where did the other one go? Hold on. Oh. Oh boy, that's not good. That is really not good. Oh, I'm thinking of the Sky Story. Oh, fuck me. Oh, no. Oh, no. No. A veiled pavilion rests in the curve of one of Titania's great petals. Here, the melancholy poet gathers stories from skyfarers. She then arranges to pass them on to any artist or writer willing to pay for inspiration to spur their brush or steer their pen. Donate a Sky Story. Skyfarer's tales always pique the poet's interest. 15 sovereigns and 10 experience. Donate a moment of inspiration. The melancholy poet will also arrange for well-paying artists to enjoy the presence of a muse. Donate 3 Sky Stories. 5 Sky Stories. A vision of the heavens. A captivating treasure. We need money. Chat, we need money right now. That hurt. That hurt. Oh, that hurt me. Oh. Amusements. You give an afternoon to one of the port's brightest artists, strolling over the nectar-dripping petals of Titania, lost in conversation. Her eyes barely leave you. By evening, they are alight with ideas. Oh, I've been there. It's beautiful. Anyways, shops. Shops. We cannot buy anything. We have verdant seeds. Verdant seeds. They have verdant seeds. Yes. Yes. Let's go. Woo! The captain of a greenhouse engine is selling seeds. Oh my god, yes. Fresh from the gardens of the Reach. This green-thumbed captain buys crops for a pittance from the region's scattered farmsteads, then sells to the yield at larger ports. Guys, I cannot tell you how badly we needed this. How lucky we are. This is incredibly lucky. Yes, please. Oh my god. Your hold is almost full. Look for opportunities to use or sell some of your cargo. If necessary, you can also jettison unwanted cargo from the hold panel to create room for something more important. Okay, so, yeah, we're not gonna do that. Oh my god, that was so cheap too. Oh my god. Fucking hell, that was so good. Okay, Valentine's Square. Recruit the Rat Brigade! I'm sorry, I had to! They were right there! And we only lost a total of like, what, 75 sovereigns, or like 70 sovereigns? Or something like that in the previous one? Like, come on, I need this! A new beginning! The smallest, most scarred rat is called Cinders. This is so cute! She introduces her companions. This, she indicates the rat wearing goggles, is my second, Petronella, our mechanic. She gestures towards a rat with glossy fur. And this is our ancient provocateur, Albrecht. The rat inclines her head. We need a locomotive. These battle-hardened rats are all that remain of the Rat Regiment, a mercenary company active in the early days of the Winchester War. Used to be a dozen of us. The best sappers around, says Cinders. Now look at us. Her hair whiskers twitch. Time for that later. We'll pay, Archivist. Alright, boys, we did it! We got the Rat Brigade! They're aboard our engine. We can get ourselves some brandy or something. We are not donating anything else to this place. I am out of here. We're heading straight back. Oh, wait a minute. Ooh. Wait, no, that's not ready. Okay. Well, that's fine. I want to see if there's any... They said there was a coaster. Ooh, okay. Okay. We got lots of fuel and our food is going to eat. We're gonna go through our provisions relatively well, I think. Oh goodness, okay. This map is getting filled actually like really quickly. I don't know how well this might go. Oh boy, that's not good. How am I supposed to go? How did you get there? Yeah, we cannot do that. Okay, well at least we know that the Titania is like surrounded entirely. Well, except for like that area over there, but right now we need to get to New Winchester, I think. Or we could also like head this direction. Could also head in this direction and see if it's entirely encircled or anything else, you know, just to find out, just inquire a little bit about the local area. Did you guys hear that buzzing? Also, our fear went down. Our terror went down. It's going up now. Our terror was up. I don't know if you guys saw that. I think it's from being in Titania for long enough. Yep, that encirclement was a... After much flattery, your bat admits having found something. Once you run out, your crew will begin to starve. Oh, come on! Fuel and supplies. Gourds of course or nectar. Is this the entirety of Titania? Like, is this it? I'm genuinely like starting to get some terror. Like, actually. Okay, no, it's fine. It's fine. Everything is fine. Everything is okay. We're just, you know, heading into bottleneck area. A bunch of potential potentially dangerous honeybees. Giant honeybees, I think. If I remember correctly. With just starting gear and low on food. It's not like anything could go wrong, right? Return so much. You only describe as the right mood and must have found something. You better have found some. You best have found something that I can actually reach. I swear to God. Because we are running out of food very quickly. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh. Jackson's dog. Another scarred casualty of the interminable Winchester War. Scavenge! Enter through the yawning tear in the hull. The damage is so extensive that the whole chassis is on the verge of collapse. Tread lightly. Mourn the dead, it is proper. The wreck gleams with frost. Its windows are dark. Its engines silent. Perhaps something of value lies within. A farewell. A simple ceremony. Doffed caps. A few words and gloomy silence. But it helps. The only decency in disguise is that we bring ourselves. Honestly, yeah. Fucking hell! Jesus Christ! No, fuck that! Banzessen Waste! Guys, we are not prepared for combat right now. We are not prepared. Is that guy chasing? Is he chasing us? Are we getting chased? Fantastic! Oh, that's great! Rat Brigade perks up at the sound of distant calliope music. Is that Palmiers? That is certainly Palmiers! That's not the issue right now! Rat Brigade, this is not the moment to want clowns and circuses and stuff! This place was a battlefield. Great attacking and still pipes are like, guys, help! Help! Hi! Hello! Please don't crash into me. Please. Oh dear. We're running out of food. We're running out of food. I'm scared of this not being full. Okay, I think we did the good call there was lights in the distance. The stoker begins to sing a ballad by the chimneys of New Winchester. Guys, I think we did we did a good thing in selling our stuff, but boy was that shit expensive. That shit was expensive for a reason. It's like we need that to like become the greatest poet, but in order to become the greatest poet, we need to survive to begin with. So yeah, let's go back to let's head back to New Winchester and just fucking let's just head back here, bro. Like, I always find it fun just doing this. Oh, it uses fuel. Oh, no wonder I died so often. Listen, it was fun, okay? It was a lot of fun just going like this constantly, alright? It was like doing a little thingy. Creature smog on the windows, right? Oh my god, okay. Okay. A scrub clerk begs a moment of your time. I represent Halogist, the banking house. Alright, give me a moment. Give me a moment. Everything hurts. Everything hurts. Oh boy. Bizarre. Where do I C's for Magdalene's. Okay, we need to head on over to Magdalene's. Okay, where is it? It lies to the southeast of New Winchester. Okay, great. So, southeast. So let's go ahead and buy a little bit of this. A little bit of this, a little bit of... well, we're not using fuel quite as much, so... 120! Oh my god! Oh, I see. Okay, so... Now that we've got this, southeast... Okay. So, let's go ahead and ask the big question here. I just realized we're on, like, on the brink of going to, we're on, like, on the brink, heading on to... Oh my god, we're running out of fuel in our barrel, like, really fucking quick. So, let's go ahead and, deliver a little bit of a port report, if you don't mind. I know that it, like, exponentially grows, but, like, we don't have time for that right now. Victory Hall. The Assembly. A coalition of independent-minded settlers, colloquially called Tackities, gather and argue here. Deliver port reports here to receive rewards and win the Tackities' favor. Visit Victory Hall. Raised in the wake of the blockade of New Winchester, this magnificence of glass and steel houses the Colonial Assembly. Raised in the blah 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 blah. Oh wait, no, huh? Here, representatives of the independent ports of the Reach gather and quarrel. Deliver your port reports to the Indurate veteran. Her tireless exertions during the blockade earned her both a seat on the Assembly and enemies in London. She likes to keep abreast of events. This will influence the balance of power in the Reach in favor of Tackities, the colonies seeking independence from London. Chat with the Indurate veteran. She is taking a moment in the atrium, watching the stars burn coldly in the mists. Learn how you can be of use to the Tackities, those colonists seeking independence from London. Let's go ahead and do that real quick. Alright, so, an opportunity! Her skin is brown and her hair is beginning to gray. She wears a heavy, unbuttoned coat. Metals gleam in the shadows behind its lapels. One half of her face is scarred from frostbite. She is enjoying a quiet cigarillo, while her peers argue in the chambers of assembly. You talk for a while about life in the skies. When her cigarillo is just a stub, she says, "I'd be grateful to hear reports of your travels, Archivist. I suspect all manner of strife and imprudence is going to kick off in the foreseeable. I mean to be ready for it. As you visit ports, you may obtain port reports. Turn them in at Victory Hall to receive rewards." Alright, let's continue. Deliver your port reports to the Indurate veteran. Services rendered fantastic. She listens with a scowl. Well, I'd rather know than not, I suppose. And thank you for bringing this to me rather than the bloody stovepipes. I'll arrange a gratuity. We've gained 100 sovereigns, a new total of 110. We have now 1 of the Tackities' gratitude. We've gained 1 fortune of Tackities, new total 26. Struggling, okay, it's not bad, but it's fine. Slightly better than with the stovepipes. Should be fine. Alrighty. I don't think they have shops. Yeah, no. It's just Victory Hall. Alright, fantastic. Let's get the fuck out of here. Hello, welcome to the chat, everyone. Okay, so, it says here that we need... What are we looking for? We're looking for Magdalene's. Magdalene's. Lies to the south, so southeast of New Winchester. Okay. Great. Southeast. I remember that southeast is also a different place entirely. It's the place with the apples, but I don't remember what it was called. Lore accurate. Yeah, exactly. gaps narrow. By the way, fun fact, you can tell where you can like go and where you can't go by how your light like goes. As if it gets blocked like this, then you can't. That's like solid. You can't move there. But if it goes like that, that means that you can actually go through it like that. This is a bridge. It's kind of like parking over that. I always thought that was really neat. Okay, so southeast. It's like this way, right? I think this kind of like redness here is kind of like what's that? Are you mad? Hello? Do you want to kill me? Doesn't look that way. Alright, great. We're friends. Everyone's friends here. We're all friends here, right? Yeah. Alright, great. New Winchester build watchtowers here in a fruitless attempt to deter marauders. Oh, that sucks. I like this red, like, view that they have red. I think that means this Magdalene's is like New York here. But again, I cannot remember for the life of me. Oh, for God's sakes, come on! Oh boy, that's not good. Nope. Okay. Fuck me, fuck me, fuck. I cannot aim. Oh boy, that's not good. That's really not good. That's not good. Keep going. Right. Okay. No. Right, we got this. Get back here, you cowards. How did you dodge that? That's actually really impressive. Not impressive enough, let's go! No, take that, you bitches! Oh boy. The Reach Marauder is defeated. You're prepared to board the buckled wreckage. Poised to plunder the plunderers. Behind you, someone is humming a song of victory. Song of victory! Yay! Board the defeated marauder. To the victor, the spoils! The crew of the marauder lie dead in the corridor. You killed not by your guns, but knives and small arms fire. The only survivor is the captain, locked in the brig with a bottle of brandy. Chalk eyes stare back from every wall. When he ran out of chalk, he began scraping them in with his fingernails. Little remains of them, but bloodied stumps. Ooh. Seen this before, Captain, says a crew member, grasping your arm. Sky madness. Magdalenes can treat it, if you can be bothered to take the poor sod. Bring the poor fellow on board. The high wilderness is cruel. This could easily be you one day. This will begin a short quest. Put him out of his misery. A single bullet will do it. The crew wrap the sky-maddened captain in blankets, then secure them tightly with belts. It takes 4 to transport him safely to your locomotive. He might not be restrained, but it should keep him from harm until you get him to Magdalene's. We're going there anyways, so like, might as well, right? Magdalene's lies to the southeast of New Winchester. Captain secured, you have a moment to see whether there is anything of worth on his locomotive before abandoning it to the wilderness. We have a new tale of terror. Ooh, okay. Delivering the sky-maddened captain to Magdalene's. Okay, we need to fucking hurry. With the hold, you may gain unusual cargo. Nope, we need to repair our hold. Your crew... Alright, you prepared to board the... okay. Your crew go to work eagerly, vaulting out into the bright tools at the ready. The stripping of the Marauder is slow and painful work. They are cobbled together of stolen parts. Finding suitable parts for your own vessel is a process of trial and error. Many of your crew will have lost friends, family, lovers to the Marauders. It speeds their work. 8 hull. New total 25. Alright, fantastic. Let's go the fuck to Magdalene's as fast as we can because we are running out of shit. I am scared. I'm so very scared. Oh, we can take up facets. What did the Winds of Fate hold in store? August Avenues. You spent your youth in stuffy sitting rooms and chandeliered parlors. Hush, and you can still hear the delicate sound of silver spoons on china cups. Scarred. You came close that day to death. It left its mark. Below stairs. The comforts of every well-to-do household rely upon the scurrying, grinding work of its servants. You know it's firsthand. A lost love. Love. The gradual erosion of that which separates you from someone else. The fitting together of two lives, as intricately and intimately as the threads in a tapestry or the cells in your skin. And when one of those lives ends, what remains of the other? A scandal. I know exactly what I want. You loved, you lost. How badly does it hurt now? Like a gnawing ache, a hole in the heart. You feel, always, that something is missing. In the middle of other things, you will look up and around and then remember that they will never be there. Like a fresh wound, as red now as it was then. Sometimes the grief is raw, ravaging. A wolf howl in a midwinter's night. At other times, it suddenly slinks, waiting for a reason, any reason, to lift its head and howl again. Let's go with this one. I like the stats. Alright. Fucking hell. Okay, I think here. Ooh, something for one. Let's take a look. Welcome to chat, by the way. The Rat Brigade knows its twitches with greed. Is the homestead an easy target for food? Alright. A homestead. Settlers who live so far beyond the edge of civilization relish the hardships of solitude. They will fiercely defend their small territories, but occasionally welcome company and trade. This homestead is plated in a patchwork of corrugated iron. As you land, the barrel of a rifle pokes out from a boarded window and fires, kicking up a spray of grass at your feet. How unfriendly! This is new. Return fire, you'll not stand for that! Leave swiftly. Perhaps you'd rather not risk encountering hostile strangers. Perhaps you want to avoid small talk. Yeah, let's get the fuck out. Depart. No one who lives in the wild is likely to welcome strangers. Yeah. Alright, yeah. Fuck that. I don't think it's gonna be an easy target. I'm sorry, Rat Brigade. I'm sorry to tell y'all. Where is Magdalene's? Is it here? Is this Magdalene's? Please tell me it's Magdalene's. I need to find Magdalene's. Where is Magdalene's? I'm losing my marbles. I need Magdalene. God damn it, not again! Ah! A wreck! We need repairs. Yes, we're full. What? Is that a mad person? Doesn't matter. It's fine. Let's just keep going. I kind of want to fight, but we're running out of fuel. We're running out of fuel, and we're consuming it fast. We need a new engine, and yeah, we need a new engine and stuff to consume less fuel, basically. Then we can worry about weaponry, I think. For now, let's just do some side quests. Let's just do some trade. We're gonna do some trade and move stuff around places, and then once we are consuming less fuel, we can worry about getting like better weapons and stuff. Right now, we're just going to avoid fighting as much as we can, and we are almost out of food. Oh boy, sorry, we're almost out of fuel. That is not good. That is really not good. Please, Magdalenes, please. A place of peace, contemplation, and rest. The driver twitches miserably. I'm sorry, driver. I'm sorry. Yes! There's the dock, Captain. We're here. We're here. We're in Magdalene's. Magdalene's house of small comfort. The glass spars of Magdalene's pierce the clouds like swords. The oniric chambers treat your nightmares. For some cases of sleepless nights lost in formless terror, of persistent night terrors and elusive dreams, more severe treatments are required. The solace chambers treat your terror. The skies are full of terrible wonders. We have to give them our seeds that came out wrong. Bargains available. Oh, ooh, that's kind of attractive. But wait, actually, please tell me you have? Oh my God, yes, thank you. Oh my God, Magdalene's, you saved me. Oh my God, Magdalene's just saved our asses, chat. Oh my God. If Magdalene's had been farther away, we would have been fucked. We would have been actually fucked. Oh my God, okay. Okay. We don't really need to treat our terror. Let's go ahead and just speak around Magdalene's, see if we can find anything. Okay. Glass spires of Magdalene's pierce the clouds like swords. Shadowed figures can be seen moving through the gleaming corridors, their identities obscured by the hued glass. Crowds of skyfarers, ministry officials, and merchants mill about the forecourt in varying degrees of stress. All watch the clock set in the great clock tower, waiting for their appointed hour. Deliver the sky-maddened captain. You rescued him from a defeated marauder. Here he can get help. Speak with an attendant. The staff at Magdalene's. Oh my God, there's so much stuff. The staff of Magdalene's promise treatments for the deleterious effects of the high wilderness. Loneliness, desperation, folly, regret, love. Write a port report. Oh, we could certainly use one of those. Magdalene's is a popular destination. Someone will no doubt be interested to know how things are here and who has been seen here. Seek a meeting with the amenable host. There may be business to discuss with him. Let's go ahead and deliver the Sky Madden Captain. I feel bad for him. Treatment! The nurses bring a stretcher to carry the Sky Madden Captain from your train. He'll receive the care of Magdalene's finest. At least, Magdalene's finest with a sense of charity, given that he has nothing on him to pay for their administrations. Alright, let's see here. Oh, well, our terror has fallen anyways. A vision of the heavens. Nice. 100 experience. Cool. Sky Madden Captain is no longer aboard our locomotive. That is great, because I'm sure that if he had been there for a certain amount of time, he would have tried to fuck one of us. Not in that sense. I'm losing my marbles. A meeting with the amenable host. Let's go ahead and write a port report. Magdalene's is abuzz with activity. Rarely has the clock chimed, then the clamor goes up at the front desk. Guests rushing to and from appointments. Lord something was seen in conversations. Lord Redacted was seen in conversations with the amenable host. The East Wing was closed for general access all day. A certain distinguished admiral was seen with his second-in-command entering one of the chambers of regret. Several guests succumbed to an excess of sentimentality and were forcibly removed. Oh boy, okay. A meeting with the venerable host, the founder and master of ceremonies at Magdalene's. He has requested you by name. Oh dear. Oh, ooh. Okay. That's interesting. An attendant escorts you through the dazzling violet corridors. The host's red door is always open. The attendant leaves you just as the clock begins to chime. Alright. So, what do you want to discuss with me? The venerable host reclines on a couch of crushed velvet, a goblet of sparkling wine in his long fingers. Somewhere in the tower above him, the great clock ticks, ticks, ticks away. As a policy, the host's atrium is always open to guests. He is available to hear opinions, friendly criticism, and suggestions. Today, he has a headache. Listen to the amenable host's request. Keep vacancy close. Conversation. His schedule is busy, but he's willing to clear a little time for a skyfarer such as yourself. Let's listen to his request. A sickness. His voice is soft and sibilant, like butter melting in candlelight. A guest has become rather too attached to a particular attendant. He always requests that same attendant appear in the exact same guise. The amenable host's lip curls in... Yeah, okay, I said that right. Curls in distaste. He reiterates the aim of Magdalene's, a place of healing and respite. It was not meant to feed obsession or self-indulgent self-loathing. This guest brings sickness. I would have him purged. I have a dossier on our guest, if you're interested in helping. An unwelcome truth. The amenable host would like to talk to you about a difficult guest. Let's have a conversation first. Whiling away the hours. He speaks of the politics of the Reach, the tedium of it, and his affront that his position requires him to pay any attention at all to it. He speaks of the parties he has hosted, the lives he's healed, and the people he's saved. You begin to suspect he might have an ego. And then your time is up. I hope I haven't bored you, he says with a rare smile. One wishes he to be many things in this life, but never dull. He's got his bow tie. This is a cool guy. Take the lachrymose guest's dossier. The amenable host has requested help in removing a customer who is blurring the boundaries of healer and patient. An acting challenge. The amenable host smiles indulgently. I'm so glad you want to help. He produces a thin sliver of pages and then passes them to you. I'd recommend taking on the role of our attendants. That way, you'd be playing the role of someone significant to him. The amenable host sighs, reaching for his goblet. He knows all of our attendants by name, by voice now. Someone new is needed. Onwards! Magdalene's house was small comfort. Boy, you gave me a huge comfort! Deal with the lachrymose guest. He stands on the threshold of the amenable of the treatment chambers. His hands trembling. The attendants on duty have been informed about your involvement. Speak with an attendant. The staff at Magdalene's promised treatments for the deleterious effects of high wilderness. Okay, let's go ahead and I think speak with an attendant is going to like get us like treated. I don't need to be treated at the moment, I don't think. We should be fine with that. Alright, let's deal with the lachrymose guest. How do you plan to deal with him? A treatment chamber has been emptied for you. Should you wish to adopt a guise from his past, alternatively, he is standing right there. He does not seem to have noticed you, his eyes instead boring through the doors of the treatment rooms. Okay, well, fuck you too, I guess. Approach this directly. Disguises have caused poor sod enough trouble. Disguise yourself as his mother. She drove them apart once. An attendant will help you with the wig and makeup, another with the voice. Disguise yourself as his lover. The attendant normally on duty is more than happy to assist you. Anything, as long as it gets rid of him. These guys just have caused the poor Sob enough trouble. Let's disguise ourselves as his lover. Oh god, please work. The attendant daubs your lips the correct shade and finishes coloring your eyes. He likes him to be jovial. He cannot bear him to be sad. Might have a little bit of trouble with that. This proves correct when the lachrymose guest appears. You weep, you lie, you wheedle. You're unhappy here. Doing this, by the end, you are both in tears. Neither of you will be returning again here, as you are. Oh, no. No, no, no. Oh, I feel bad. I feel bad, chat. Okay, alright, well, there we are. I don't know why the amenable host wanted me to do that, but sure. Alright, let's go ahead and let him know. Lacrimose guest is gone. For better or worse, he will not be returning to Magdalene's. I feel bad. That poor guy. Oh, but we got... Oh, nice. We got some money. That's kind of neat. The amenable host smiles beatifically. That's a new word to me. Of course. My staff will be pleased. It is a risk of our trade. When our clients can no longer separate identity and illusion, but seldom pleasant. Sighs deeply, echoing around the chamber like a newly freed dove. It is a trap any of us can fall into. His face darkens briefly. Here, take this. He fishes around beneath his couch for one of his goblets. It'll fetch a pretty price. Take it with my thanks and do visit us again. Oh my god, I love Magdalene so much. Magdalene's house of huge comfort. I love this place so much. Okay, chat, we need some fuel, some supplies, and we are gonna get ourselves some better stuff. I just realized that you could hear the clock this entire time. Alright. If I'm not mistaken, and the reason why I wanted to get some extra fuel here is because I actually plan on heading further east. Because if I'm not mistaken, I do believe there's another place where we can get a nearby where we can actually get another port report. And if I'm not mistaken, I do believe that they grow exponentially the more you collect and deliver. So if you collect more, so if you deliver more, you're actually going to get more than if you had delivered less. If that makes sense. Now, hopefully the sky starts turning blue. Otherwise, we might have fucked up. Alright. Let's hope for the best. Everyone, cross your fingers. Oh dear, okay. Great, okay, fantastic. Let's not crash our locomotive on the way. Michelin's Meadow, that sounds familiar. Let's hope it's... I don't like that, I don't like that, I don't like that, I don't like how much that used. Oh, come on! There's 3 of them! Oh, but there's someone helping us that is not friendly. Okay, come on. Hello. Goodbye. How are you still alive? Hello. Okay. Raid the safe? Okay. Gain sovereigns. Or we can explore the captain's cabin. The Marauders are rarely democratic. The captain rules by strength and Claims the best for his own keep. Seek unusual items. We could do that, or we could gain sovereigns. I need sovereigns right now for our stuff. 21 sovereigns, good enough. Let's get out of here. Wait, the other guy's still alive? Come on. Stop making me use all this fuel. Just die! No boy! Okay, that was close, that was close. Oh my god, I'm an expert! I'm so good at this game, let's go! Fuck yeah! Gain more sovereigns. 150! Please don't attack me! Is that a good sign? Is that a good... Are you okay with us? We good? Is everyone, are we all friends here? We need mining. That's fine. Alright, well, you guys have fun. I'm not going to fight you. You clearly have way superior weaponry than we do. We just want to go home. Old piping, grizzled with moss, juts from the undergrowth. This was London's first attempt to build New Winchester. It failed. I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry, where are we? Exactly? Why are there so many corpses? The detritus of yet another skirmish in the Winchester War. The wreck. Don your sky suit. Driver pulls your locomotive alongside the wreck, close enough for you to leap from one to another. The floor of your bridge is carpeted with glass fragments. It shines like stars in your lamplight and tinkles like bells when your boots brush it. A sky chest nailed to the floor at the back of the bridge yields to your efforts. Oh no, would you look at that? A marked box. Fragile contents. Do not shake, upend, or discommode. What could it be? A pane of stained glass! Oh, that's neat. I believe someone wanted some of this, actually. After much careful maneuvering and whispering cursing, the box is opened. A chorus of oohs and ahs runs through your crew as these panes of starlight-stained glass emerge. A careful hand has rendered the sights of the high wilderness into articulated swirls of colored glass. I love the poetry in this game. God damn it, there's another marauder! Fuck me, this is brisk. We're getting out of here, we're getting out of here, we're getting out of here, we're getting out of here. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Yeah, no. We're aiming this. Gain new terror, yep. Of course, we can't have nice things. Can't have nice things. We are not finding those. I mean, we could totally win if we really wanted to, but like, I am not risking it right now. We don't even have a good, like, engine. We don't even have good toilets, alright? Like, we need to work on this stuff first, you know? Ugh, whatever, it's fine, let's just keep going. God damn it, there's more marauders! Battle of Culverston. That actually sounds awesome. I can't tell if that's... Okay, whatever, we can't risk it. Let's just go. Van Zessen Waste. Let's head over there and then just head to New Winchester. We need New Winchester. Actually, how far is Titania from here? I think we can... not working. Well, actually, no, we're gonna run out of food. I can feel it, we're gonna run out of food. Okay, so. We could go to Polmir and Planties. It's down here. As the Rat Brigade mentioned. Well, it certainly is. Nelson Point. Come on, there we are. control mirrors. Not only is this a really good place to just be, it's also a really good investment for later. Alright, fantastic. What on earth is happening? What just happened? A traveling circus has settled here. Too afraid to go further and too afraid to turn back. Its clanking, gaudy locomotive scavenges such audiences as it can from nearby homesteads and delivers them for an evening of shabby, desperate, big-top music. We can recruit the amiable vagabond. You find him waiting serenely at Gervais's rest, clay pipe clamped between his teeth. We need 2 sky stories? I thought... Oh my god, you bastard. He claims to be an expert in snake wrangling, thimble twisting, and stick swinging. He professes to be a psychologist, mythologist, and escapologist. He boasts he can tell stories that'll haunt you until you die, and play tunes that'll make stones dance. If all that fails to entice you, he supposes he could turn his hand to signaling. Alright, well, looks like I don't have enough for ya. How much will this cost? 10 sovereigns to a ticket. Alright, well, let's go ahead and write a port report real quick. Get ourselves a little bit of extra cash. Once we get to New Manchester. The big top looms dramatically in the fog of the Reach, but it's not nearly as imposing as the massive obelisk floating nearby. Some enterprising soul has hung bunting between it and the big top. As for the circus itself, outside of the performers, it is practically deserted. You may be the first new face in the audience in quite a while. Oh, okay. Well. Recruit crew from the circus. Ooh. You'll need to be persuasive. The circus has some kind of hold on people. Let's try. Fuck yeah! Running away from the circus. Your new crew member stares back. First at the big top, then at the vast carved obelisk. With difficulty, they turn away. Ready for service, Captain. Alright, fantastic. We got 9. That's awesome. Hell yeah. Alright, let's go ahead and purchase some tickets to the circus. 5 tickets to the circus. Nice, nice. The urchin hands over your tickets with no apparent enthusiasm. Thanks, he mutters. The greatest show! That's what the adverts promise. The reality is not impressive. Aside from the big top that dominates the circus, the place is shabby, poorly maintained, and even more poorly attended. Bored-looking circus folk run rotting booths. The clowns' painted on smiles are no match for the deep-set misery behind the grease paint. Even the calliope music, playing on a run-down piano, is more grimly resolute than cheery. Alright. Visit the ticket booth. The grubby urchin is nowhere to be seen. Huh, that's weird. Back in, it says, followed by an indecipherable scribble. How useful. Alright, let's go ahead and visit the amusements. This should be enjoyable. Alright, the Midway calls. You spend some time watching the sideshow attractions. The amazing invisible flea circus is immediately disappointing. The circus's strong woman, on the other hand, is arguably too good for the place, effortlessly racing all manner of heavy things over her head. The problem is that she makes it look so easy that the audience just shrug. It seems that the only thing she cannot lift is the mood. Oh boy. Oh, we spent 3 whole tickets on this. Oh boy. Let's go ahead and enter the big top. Let's see what they got. The greatest show! No one in the meager audience displays any enthusiasm. Not even when the ringmaster thunders in on a horse-drawn calliope. Then come the acts themselves. Oh dear. Humiliated magician's trapdoors fail to open, leaving his glamorous assistant notably unvanished. The bereaved acrobat swings from a single trapeze, the other hangs lonely and unused. The pensive clown's spiral juggling act ends in disaster, and not the humorous kind. The less said about the lion tamer, the better. He should recover. You are briefly without terror. We've gained one Sky Story! Let's recruit our signaler! The circus staff are coming to recognize your face. We've lost 2 tickets and have a total of 1. Alrighty. You can try to sneak behind the tents. Guess they're not allowed back here. That makes it more interesting. Caught in the act. A pair of clowns whose painted on smiles do not match their actual scowls spot you almost immediately. There is nothing funny about the heavy sticks they carry. You are less than politely escorted back to the big top. Perhaps if you were better known around here, they would be less concerned. Well, fantastic. At any rate, let's go ahead and get ourselves a signaler, huh? Recruit the annual vagabond. He couldn't care less for sovereigns. He wants you to swap stories. The vagabond boards. When you accept him aboard, he pulls a grimy bottle of something opaque and unidentifiable from his inner coat pocket and takes a long celebratory swig. Blah. That sounded more like I was choking on something. I hope you're not having second thoughts already, he says and roars with laughter. He has no luggage to speak of, just the bindle over his shoulder and a fiddle with a battered leather case. Once he has slung both onto his bed, he heads into the galley and starts performing card tricks on telling ribald jokes at the crew. Most find him charming. Several make their apologies and abscond. I hope you're not having second thoughts. I hope you're not having second thoughts already. No, I can't. No, I feel like that accent already belongs to the incautious driver. We can't give it to someone else. This guy's got a like a southern American kind of situation, like feeling to him. Galician Bohemia, interesting. Establishment, villainy. All right, well, what do we got? Hearts and iron veils. I do want veils. Go ahead and give the chief engineer to the Rad Brigade. Converse with the incautious driver. Why not? They've only been more restless since their appointment. A communion with verdancy. The incautious driver paces back and forth, clicking their tongue. It must have been the crash in the nature reserve. My father sent me there to take up a nice, quiet job. Always did love botany, but when they pulled me from the wreckage, I had new dreams to follow. I thought they were mine, but now how can I be sure? A new resolve washes over their face, like when they turn back, eyes sharp and sparkling with a flicker of emerald. Either way, I know where I have to go. Old Tom's Well. Give me the wheel, Captain. I have an appointment to keep. The well lies to the north-northeast of New Manchester. Well, look at that. Guess we're heading to Tom's Well. Is this just gonna go the same? Yep, alright. Old Tom's Well. Well, we are not heading there just yet. Ask him to play a tune. Oh, okay. The amiable vagabond. He can usually be found in good spirits and good company. Gambling, laughing, playing a tune. Failing that, he will be in deep conversation with some cornered crew member or other, quizzing them about their personal history with every sign of sincere interest. If left alone, he grows restless. He sleeps late and rises early, eager to be among the crew once more. Ask him to play you a tune. Before you finish your sentence, the vagabond is already tucking the fiddle from under his bearded chin. Want me to break your heart? He says. Wait, is that it? He asks. Elegy. There we go. I cannot like play this game apparently. Elegy. The vagabond's fiddle is scuffed and scratched. It looks like it's been broken several times and pieced back together inexpertly. And yet, the tune which coaxes from it is a soaring, searing, soul-stinging lament. It reminds you of precious things you've nearly forgotten and raw things you'd rather forget. By the time the vagabond is finished, he has tears in his eyes, and so do half the crew. The silence rings like a bell. And then the vagabond laughs, and the spell is broken. Dear. Spend time with the Rat Brigade. The Rat Brigade has made a mess of your galley. Straw, bits of blanket, and patches from damaged uniforms have been gathered into a makeshift nest. In contrast, tiny notebooks, battered derringers, and hip flasks that are not as small as you might expect are stored with care, stacked in the corner away from prying hands. Spend time with the Rat Brigade. It can be a riot if they are in the mood. Rats in the locomotive. The Rat Brigade are playing cards. Cinders is cheating by means of mirrors concealed in the sleeves of her uniform, a spring-loaded trap, and brazen card counting. Albrecht and Petronella have devised a surreptitious drinking game around each new display of Bat's sports rat ship. Love that. Love that for them. Alright, well, they are now our current engineers. Chief engineers, rather. We need to find ourselves a mascot, a quartermaster, and first officer. Alright, well, at any rate, let's head back to New Winchester and... Yep, alright. Let's head back to New Winchester and get ourselves some money. I should also read locomotive. One of your crew members have remembered to those who died in this span of the sky. I don't know if you can hear any of what I just said. Sheridan's expense. Every little bit of XP helps, honestly. Okay, I want to hold on to something real quick. If we're going down here, then we're probably going to find something here. I think, right? Right? I'm going to assume so. Because if I remember correctly, there was a special place. The boys and girls can all be queens every single day. I'm having wicked dreams of this foot. Clamor of New Winchester can be heard on the wind, familiar as a disagreeable uncle. I'm having wicked dreams of leaving. How about we make that song? Huh? I'm having wicked dreams of this fantastic place, of not dying too, gigantic mushrooms, or a giant spider, or a giant chorus for bee, a bee that sings along. Oh, how it could be bee. Oh, how it could be sung. God, what have you done? We're out here in the wilderness with nothing to eat. Oh, good. Oh, mama. Oh, we're gonna die. It's what I would say if it weren't so. If things would have got tougher up here in the vast wilderness. We're out here in the reach out of the vast wilderness. Yeah, that's what we're gonna call it. Up and we're gonna call it out in the reach, out in the reach. Please don't crash on me! Please don't crash on me! Oh boy, okay, great. No, that engineer needs, they need a new person on the wheel. They need a new person on the wheel. Fucking tackities, I swear to God. I love their motives, don't get me wrong, but like, god damn, those folks need someone better on thing. Someone better to drive. Not yet. Give me a moment. Trust me. I know exactly what I'm doing. Oh dear. If you order for half rations, you eke out the last meal supply. 15th April of 1905. Oh my goodness. Okay. Go ahead and deliver our port reports. Give us money! 200 sovereigns. Trade favor for a savage secret. Ooh. Ooh, that could be useful for the Rat Brigade. An otherworldly artifact. Okay, let's go ahead and wait on that. Okay, let's be careful. Let's trade that favor for the savage secret. I think that's what the Rat Brigade wanted, right? Savage secret? Savage secret. Let's go. Okay. Fantastic. Explore. Okay. Great. 3 times gratitude. Okay, great. Savage secret. Next up, we're getting an artifact. A favor repaid. She leans close before she speaks. Her voice is low and laden with tobacco. She shares what she knows of several motions that have not yet reached the assembly floor. Some would make changes to laws that it is helpful to know about in advance. We've lost 2 of the Takeda's gratitude. Got 1. At least we have 1. And we have a savage secret that we can share with the Battle Brigade. Once we have better stuff. Because boy oh boy, we are not doing well. I'm always scared of like crashing into that area. Alright, fantastic. What have we got? Alright, I forgot about this. Scrub clerk, what do you want? I represent Halogist, the banking house. I represent Halogist, the banking house. I promise this will only take a moment of your unquestionably valuable time. He produces a folded contract with a flourish. We hear promising things about you, Archivist. Very promising indeed. We would like to extend our services. We provide a secure solution for your storage of your assets of absolute expression and steadfastness unto death and beyond. We require only a signature. Sign your name. The officer is entirely complimentary. I assure you, at Halogist, we measure ourselves by the quality of our clientele. Equipment. Now that you've saved some money, it might make sense to buy some locomotive equipment from Abraham's Engineering. If you have at least 1,500 sovereigns, you could even buy a new locomotive from the Wolfsea Engine Yard. That sounds amazing, but I don't have any money right now. I say yes, I have a lot of... It just told me I have a lot of money. Alright, so, sign your name. The offer is entirely complimentary. This will unlock a bank vault, allowing you to store and withdraw items at any hub port. Let's go ahead and do that. There, it is done. I am certain that this represents the beginning of a long and warm relationship between ourselves and your lineage. May it endure! I bid you good day, Archivist. You may access your bank in the central part of any region. You will find it in the list of areas on the left-hand menu when docked. Select to transfer items between your hold and the bank. You will be able to access the contents of your bag from any hub port. If your captain dies, the contents of your bank will be inherited by your next captain. Ooh, okay. Interesting. So, that's actually really useful. Mr. Menagerie is passing through New Winchester. Okay, I want to deal with Mr. Menagerie after we do some stuff real quick. Let's go ahead and go to Abraham's Engineering. Got around this Hazard Jerusalem. We don't need that. I believe we can actually sell the one we have right now. Do we want to do that actually? Hold up. Am I being stupid? I think I am. Alright. Shivering Jemmy. Let's not use that anymore. The uninvited. Hello? That's some new stuff right there. How much money do we have? Ooh, cozy cabins. With extra fold-down bunks and some careful shift scheduling, you can squeeze a few more in. It will be snug, but that keeps the cold at bay. Effect plus 4 quarters. Fails at 25. Okay, interesting. Interesting. Pressure canning system. A space-efficient device allowing you to butcher, can, and store certain sky beasts, converting them into supplies. Ooh. Cultural and house to Havisage Beulah. Cabinet yards, Grimmelkin, cramped quarters, sensible plumbing. I do want sensible plumbing. What do we need for that? Hearts at 25 plus. Wit and vinegar, winch and pulley. What does this do? Named for a former business partner, this ingenious contraption allows access to greater depths of in your hold. The grasping mechanical claw is very satisfying. Everyone wants to go. Plus 8 to hold. Oh my goodness. The Britomart. 600! A solid workhorse of an engine, courtesy of the Crown and Misery Company. Sovereign and reliable, like a third favorite art ant in a crisis. Oh dear, okay. So that's gonna be like almost the entirety of everything that we have. Movement speed, fuel consumption, 130%. Okay, how much do we have right now? 130%. Fuel consumption, 100%. Wait, does this mean that it's going to consume more or consume less? Because right now I'm looking for something that is that's going to consume less. Like personally. A wheezing, sputtering, ramshackle engine dating from the first days of London's settlement. It gobbles fuel like a starved wolf and sulks worse than a cat kept in the rain. It will at best suffice. Movement speed 100%. 100%. Movement speed 115%. Tier 2. Okay, hold on. Seeds for Port Avon. Annual allotment. Alright, let's look at that in a second. Okay. Let me take a look at something real quick. I'm going to sell our gun! How do I sell our gun? Ah, there we are. For 50 thingies. Like the responsible captain that I am. Half the price. I may be an idiot. I may be an idiot. Victoria Market, what have you got? Alright, selling. Stained glass. Woo! Most certainly would like to sell that. We're gonna go ahead and wait a minute. Let me take a look. The mob alleged sponsored by the Windward Company recently shattered some of the stained glass windows of Victory Hall, seat of the Colonial Assembly at renowned Glacier. God, I'm an idiot. I could have. Oh my god, I could have sold the fucking thing to. It's fine, whatever. It's fine. We can just get more verdant seeds. Annual allotment competition looms on Port Avon. Up to 3 sacks of verdant seeds required urgently. Delivered to the vicar at the Nowhere Inn as soon as possible, if not before. Port Avon lies to the west-northwest of New Winchester. Okay, so. West, northwest. Okay. I think we got this. But we need the seeds first, so I know exactly where to go. Before anything, though. We are running out of food, and we're running out of supplies and stuff. So how's about we don't do that, and go ahead and get ourselves Abraham's Engineering and get ourselves a new Britain Mart. Solid workers of an engine, courtesy of the Crown and Mystery Company, silver and valuable. $1,200? You're pulling my leg. You're telling me I sold my Cozy Cabins is 610. You're kidding. Sensible Plumbing 660 as well? You are joking. Wait, 10 slots there. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Okay, what about Cozy Cabins? What is this? Plus 6 bales at 25 plus. Slot electricity or whatever the fuck. I don't know. What is this? Bridge slot. Auxiliary slot. Plating slot. Small armament slot. Small armament slot. Dividend bat. Shivering Jemmy. Oh my god. We're rich and we still don't have enough. I am losing my marbles. Okay, fine. Additional cargo bay. Capped quarters. What can we buy? Con and Misery pneumatic. Not necessary, I don't think. What is this? Slots. This Cozy Cabins. I feel like Sensible Plumbing makes sense, right? Like, come on. Wit and Vinegar, Sneeze Lurker. Ooh. The secret of success in life is to be ready for opportunity when it comes. A mime favored by captains eager to be devil pursuit. Shivering Jemmy. Britain Mart. Alright, well. Let's go ahead and guys do some sensible plumbing then. Regular hot and cold running water. Pipes that don't groan much. Oh heaven, lavatories that flush. I feel really good about that. Let's go ahead and put that right there. There we go. I'm sure this was a sensible purchase and definitely is going to be good for us in the long run. Fuel, let's go ahead and buy one of those. I'm so glad the fuel is so cheap right now. Oh my god. Alright, Mr. Menagerie. What have you got for us? A tattered poster by the station that advertises the services of a Mr. Menagerie, purveyor of fine scouts. An accompanying picture displays a tall cloaked figure, slightly stooped, clutching an array of adorable little beasts close to its long chest. Visit Mr. Menagerie. A pile of cages looms out of the smog. You can buy scouts from Mr. Menagerie, but he will move on after you visit. I feel like we don't have enough money for more scouts right now. Perhaps not. Yeah, perhaps not. Let's hire on crew. Hire a few. Please don't be too much, please don't be too much, please don't be too much. 40 sovereigns, not bad, but we might need to sell some stuff if we are going to get that. Relieved to be aboard. There's a buzz of chatter as your new crew aboard your engine. A brief scuffle over the berths is swiftly resolved. We got 12. That's nice. Explore the city. Visit the Promise of Days. Officers. Let's go ahead and speak with the Rat Brigade. Why exactly do they need a locomotive? Perhaps sharing a confidence of your own will encourage candor. Missing numbers. Cinders lights a cigar. Our sergeant kicked the bucket in the blockade, but the night before he told each of us he'd left us something in a vault. Old sod must have been loaded. Thing is, we need an account number to get it. He gave part of it to each of us, so there'd be no thieving. Hence the predicament. That last mission, our lieutenant sold us out. Half the squad died, the rest scattered. We took the numbers off the dead, but we need to find the survivors of the company. Between us we have the number, and we still have to find the vault. Cinders grinds her yellow teeth in frustration. Sarge kept some stuff at Caroline. That is the vault, but it might be the clue. She cocks her head. 50 sovereigns for a trip to Caroline, eh? Okay. Fuck it. Ask Albrecht about Sarge. They're on a quest because of his bequest. What was he like? How did he die? The past unburied. Albrecht is polishing his claws. Sarge cast a long shadow. He assembled us at the side of the Winchester's bar. The best fighting rats who came through the Abbey's horizon. He made us a unit. He adjusted his whiskers. But we had no respect. We were expendable. To get better contacts, we had to be respectable. So he found a student of officer class to lead us. Part hamster, I think. He sighs. And that's where it all went wrong. He lapses into silence and will say no more. Alright, well, perhaps not. Perhaps not. Okay, let's go ahead and move on forward and hope that we can find the thing that I thought we could find, which I think is down here, actually. Whoa! 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 Frosty fingertips. Due to undermanning, one of your crew cabins sits empty. Oh, did I just fuck us? But a story has taken root among crew that something sleeps in there on nights when the wind howls. Something that leaves frost on the bed sheets. Some of the crew have begun raiding the pantries to leave bowls of food outside the cabin door. Your cook complains. Discipline the crew. Prevent the loss of further supplies. Force someone to sleep in the empty cabin. It should prove there's nothing to be afraid of. Sleep in the empty cabin yourself. Prove to the crew that there's nothing to fear. Do nothing. Let the crew have their superstitions. It gives them solace. Guys. It's just a story. A visitor. The room is uncommonly cold. I stand corrected. Perhaps there is a crack in the window. Or its rubber seal has rotted. You leave and return when your thermals. It is a sleepless night. Boisterous winds buffet your engine. Your breath mists in the air. Eventually, in the bleak ends of the night, you doze off, only to snap suddenly awake again. Were those footsteps you heard lightly crossing the room? You fumble for the lamp, but your fingers are stiff. Giving up, you open the shutters and bathe the room in starlight. It gleams silver on a set of Frosty's footsteps. It twinkles on the pale fingertips that dapple your book. Something has been reading it while you slept. You mentioned nothing to the crew. Awesome Possum, the Waste Wave is watching me. And we now have a sky story. That's fantastic. Onwards! Oh boy, okay, so here's the thing that kind of has me a little bit worried, is that we have more crew, But that isn't necessarily a good thing. I think that means that we're gonna be consuming more food much faster. To be fair, our current engine's already consuming like fuel real fucking quick, so. Alright, we don't have a gun. I forgot about that. I forgot we sold our gun. Our one and only gun. Should be fine. Alright, goodness, this is where I would love to have like more chatters in chat. So we could just kind of like have a, you know, a talk. As we're just kind of, you know, just exploring, you know? Oh dear. Wait, is that cold? Wait, this isn't supposed to be cold. That's supposed to be on the north. Wait, what? The engine's headlights glow like a ghost upon the icy mist. Hold on, wait a minute. Fill my cup with some liquor in it? Hello? That's not good. I'm actually shivering. Okay, well, that's not... Oh, no. Scout, you need to look out. Scouts. I found something. What do you find? Scout? Oh, it's all the way down there. Okay, well. Ooh, it's a cat carry. Let's get out of here. Okay, fuck this. It hasn't noticed us. Okay, good. But it is blocking our path, so that's not good. We're gonna have to move as fast as we can. Okay. We're doing fine. Everything is doing fine. Don't notice us. And it hasn't. Okay, good. It has been 4 days since we last checked in. We spent a shitload of money on sensible plumbing. But boy, oh boy. I believe it may be... Wait. Well, it's a trap. Okay, well. Oh, that's what they found. Okay. Ouch. What is that? What was that? Well, knowledge is good knowledge, but everything has its time. Okay, let's get out of here. God, okay, maybe not here. Please, I found absolutely nothing. Okay, great, yeah, I'm pleased as well. Let's get the fuck out of here. I don't know what this is. Apparently the south is really cold. Okay, I don't remember this being the case, but that's how it is, I guess. We just have to deal with it. Oh, goodness. Oh goodness. Wait, I forgot. There was like a way of like. There was a way of keeping the thing on like. Not auto pay. What is it? There was a way of keeping the. How do I? Hold on. Ooh boy. Okay, where have we not been? Homir and Plenty Circus. I think over here is where we're supposed to head. Michelin's Meadow, Plenty's Corpse. Either down here or up there. Homestead. Settlers who live, yep, this homestead is living from tourism. An optimistic trade in the reach. It has signs boasting it of glittering wonders open to all. Explore a cavern beneath the homestead. Those living here dismantled their locomotive to build their home. The bridge, now windowless, has been transformed into the front porch. Tied to it is a large wooden sign. Tours available. Fuck. Grisly attraction. The woman who welcomes you beams and directs you into her cellar. Always a good sign. That. A tunnel is cut into its walls, braced with old pipes and coupling rods. The ceiling is low, and the woman's lantern casts an eerie crimson light, which illuminates the bloodstains perfectly. Ghoulish, ain't it? Legend says this is where the Tackety Jack made his last stand against the Windward Company before they done him in 70 times with an axe. This axe. She indicates an implemented daub in scarlet. You make your excuses. Excuse me. Oh goodness. I genuinely do not remember how to play. C? C, yeah. Press C. So that way I don't have to keep like pressing W. I've been doing that all this entire time. The inscription on the memorial to the unknown rat is dedicated to those brave Ratus Faber who gave their lives in the early exodus to heaven. Wonders. You found and benefited from a wonder, one of the most pleasant and least menacing landmarks of the high wilderness. Wonders immediately lower terror when you draw near them, so long as you haven't visited too recently. Sometimes it's worth taking a detour to include them in your routes. Okay. Neat. Memorial to the unknown rat. But like, how do we make money, chat? How are we going to make money right now? We are about to run out of food. Okay, I think we need to head here. Let's head back and effectively head back to Palmyra and Planties. If nothing else, we can write a report about that. And then head back to New Winchester and deliver the port report there. is getting late, actually. I'm seeing this. We've been going for what, like 4 hours? Goodness gracious. Time has gone fast. A touch of the skies. Skyfarers exposed to the haunting light of the stars are prone to sudden obsessions and erratic behavior. One of your engineers has taken an oath of utter silence. He refuses to speak or make any sound at all. He has gagged himself and wrapped rags around his feet to muffle his footsteps. He refuses to employ either wrench or hammer. He is not, as it stands, much use. Confine them to quarters, where they can do no harm. Send them back to work. Keep their hands and their head busy. Issue an additional ration of brandy to the crew. Perhaps you can facilitate your crew members' return to sensibility. We're almost out of food. We cannot afford that, unfortunately. So we're just going to go ahead and confine them to their quarters for now. A victim of the sky. They're no good to you in this state. You confine them to the quarters and resolve to discharge them at the next port. The atmosphere aboard is subdued for a time, but it is understood that these things happen in the sky. The heaven's price, they call it. Well, that's a cheery place. That's a cheery little idea, isn't it? Oh, everything's turning blue. Please, for the love of God. I've never been here before. And I don't have a gun. No, I don't have a gun. No, I don't have a gun. I don't have a gun. No. I don't know how that Nirvana song goes. But I'm sure you know which one I'm referring to. Magdalenes! Magdalenes! I need to save my money. I don't have a gun. Sorry, y'all. Ouch. Ow. So this is the consequence of not having a gun, apparently. Huh. Keepsake market. An illicit stall has been set up near Purport, where the doctors and nurses of Magdalene sell off the property of captains in their care who require extensive stays. Recruit crew from the market. Girl captains being treated to find themselves stuck here indefinitely. Okay, well, we've replaced the previous guy. That's good. Hours mined from the sky. Do we trust that we're going to be able to make it? We only have 35 sovereigns. Yeah, no, we're already poor as enough as is. I think we should have waited. I'm starting to think we should have waited on the sensible plumbing. New Winchester, Palmer Plenty Circus. There was a place of like high academia, very highbrow folk would go. They would eat apples and shit. I don't know where it is now. It was usually really close to New Winchester. But where it used to be is now Magdalene's. So that's, you know, a little terrifying. Just a bit. Oh, for God's sakes, I don't have a gun! dare, don't you dare, don't you dare, don't you dare. Yeah, that's right, that's what I thought. That's what I fucking thought. Little food left now, soon hungry to be fighting. It's not what I wanted from a successful expedition. Think down here, maybe? Anything at all? Please. 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 I hate you so much. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. I'm sure it's fine. Chad, I don't think it's fine. I'm gonna be so real with y'all. I think we're running out of stuff here. We're running out of like options. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna hope that we can write a port report on Polmir and Plenty Circus. Head on over to Titania. Hope that we can get a port report on that. Fire burns by the obelisk where newcomers mingle. Listen to these stories. A little bit on the rushing side. Port report, yes. We can't purchase tickets right now. I'm sorry. Well, we need to get this. I should have written a port report on Magdalene while we were there. Fuck me. God damn it. I forgot we could get a port report on Magdalene's. Ah. We want to like head on over to Titania? No, that shit's too far. Okay, this is gonna be a little bit grindy, but here's the plan. Please give us, yes, please. And if you're starving, buy me some time, please. Do this, guys. Spin them a yarn of your adventures. Eat our fill. Let's eat our fill. Breaking bread. You enjoy a meal of sticky porridge and viney vegetables. Afterwards, you and your hosts exchange non-committal observations on the war between Stillpipes and Tackities. Your crew are content for a time. One of them even speculates idly about settling down. Wait, no. We need. Oh boy. When they said starving, they meant actually starving. Okay. Oh. Fuck. Guys, we might have to sell our sensible plumbing. I don't want to sell our sensible plumbing, but we might have to do it. Ooh, we're running out of food. We're running out of food. We're gonna have to eat each other soon. I don't want to do that. I don't like that bar going down. I don't like that. I don't like seeing that. We're almost there, guys. We're almost there. Just hold on. Just a little bit longer. We're almost there. Please, just hold on. Just a little bit longer. Oh, we're out of food. Oh, no. on, come on, come on. We can do this, 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 we can do this. Please, please, just hold on. Hold on. Just a bit longer. We are starving, I know. I know we're starving. We're almost there. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. Victory all. Deliver report reports. 100 sovereigns, it's fine. That's all we need. Trade favor for another worldly artifact. We could do that. It's fine. It's customary for representatives to bring gifts from their territories, examples of local craftsmanship, mysterious finds untangled from the knotty roots of the reach. The peculiarities are added to the overflowing cabinets of the Ward Griffiths archive. The archive is a jumble, help yourself. The archive is a jumble, semi-sorted and barely catalogued. The curator, an indifferent man plagued by a phlegmy cough, is happy to loan you an exhibit. He doesn't check it out. There is no talk of returning it. If anything, he's happy to see it gone. Fantastic, we have an otherworldly artifact and we have a lot of money. Well, not all that much money, but I don't care. We just need to survive just a little bit longer, just enough, just long enough. Not yet, not yet, just hold on tight. Just a little bit longer, we're almost there. We made it! Oh my god, okay. Returning to a major port like New Winchester or London will greatly reduce your terror, provided that at least 15 days has passed since your last visit. That is great. Hub ports. That is great. Oh boy, okay. Okay. Bazaar. Bronzewood for Port Avon. Cricket season is nigh. Let's claim that. Victoria Market. And some supplies. Oh my god, why are supplies so expensive? Okay, here's the thing. I know this is gonna suck. I know. I'm so sorry, but we're gonna have to sell our sensible plumbing. I am so sorry. I don't want to do it. I genuinely do not want to do it, but we don't have a choice, guys. Only getting half the goddamn thing. Bronzewood shielding. Copperhead, Jerusalem. We could get ourselves a gun, but I feel like we can do okay without it. Alright, let's see here. Close the engine yard. Old storage. Victoria Market. Bazaar. Stories. Wolsey Station. Repair your locomotive. Fully repair our hull. We don't want it breaking suddenly. 244. Okay, great. Alright. Fantastic. Oh dear, okay. We are going to have to, we're gonna have to get ourselves some stuff from Titania. Should be fine. We're heading there anyway, so we're heading to Titania, and then from there we're gonna go ahead and then sell our stuff to the Indurate veteran. So, thank you very much for joining the stream. This has been an absolute pleasure. We're gonna go ahead and see Hope God that we can... Hope that we can, make it. Alright. Oh boy, that was, intense. Oh dear, that was a lot. Alright, well, thank you very much. Have a wonderful night, everybody. When it's not just